Madeline. You believe in Malawi one? You believe in Malawi? Tension at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja yesterday. Yesterday, there was tension at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja yesterday, following attempts by security operatives to arrest former Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai upon his arrival from Cairo, Egypt. According to his media aide, Muyiwa Adekeye, El-Rufai declined to the company operatives, insisting on a formal invitation. Reacting to the development, his counsel Ubong Akpan condemned what he described as an unlawful attempted arrest, alleging that operatives from the Department of State Services, DSS, moved against his client without presenting a warrant or letter of invitation. Adekeye alleged on social media that the security agent subsequently seized the former governor's international passport from one of his aides. Yes, yesterday there was tension at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. Security agents attempt to arrest El-Rufai at Abuja Airport. Yes, viewers, good morning. You're welcome to today's edition of Bystanders at the newsstand of Flip TV. Yes, today is 13th of February, Friday 2026. You are welcome to today's edition. Cameraman, God bless you for joining us today this lovely morning. I have with me at the Punch at the Vanguard newspaper. Yes, let me start from the Punch before moving to the Vanguard, and I bring in my reviewers this lovely morning. Jonathan floats 50-year age cap for African presidents. INEC seeks nearly 1 trillion for 2027 elections. 2027, Atiku Fayose clash over Makide's Mina visit. US sanctions. China pushes back as federal government targets foreign illegal miners. National Assembly to harmonize electoral bill Monday. Tubaya fires commissioners. Assembly awaits new list. Police hunt abductors of 12-year-old Oyo school girl. El-Rufai sparks controversy after airport arrest drama. Just that's all for the front page of the Punch paper this morning. I move to the Vanguard. US accuses Chinese miners of funding terrorists in Nigeria. Chinese embassy debunks allegations. ADC should consider Southern candidate for 2027 presidency. That's Amaechi. INEC seeks 873 billion. INEC seeks 873 billion for 2027 polls. Proposes 171 billion 2026 budget. 50 years after Murtala Muhammad, my father treated corruption as emergency, not talking point. Aisha Muhammad Oyebode says he was a soldier, statesman, and our hero at home. How mad men with guns went on rampage. Muhammad's tomb, not a sight to behold. Today's leaders are not selfless like my father, Risika Muhammad, a daughter to Murtala Muhammad. He said that this lovely morning. Security agent attempt to arrest El-Rufai at Abuja Airport. Workers lay siege to NAFDAC office over sachet alcohol ban enforcement. Malami, judge recuses himself, returns case file to CJ for reassignment. Yes, that's on the front page of the Vanguard paper as well this lovely morning. Mr. Ralph and Mr. Lucky this morning.
I don't hear before you.
I know you.
Eh?
Cameraman said yeah. He has been here.
I'm here before you. No, I call you. I'm here.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Here before you. You won't chat me. You won't know there's money.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you and Rachid. Good morning. Cameraman, good morning. Everybody, Mr. Lucky. Nice having us here this morning. And I want to just say shout out. I want to shout out to our viewers that have committed their times. You know, times difference. Some are supposed to be sleeping, but they are awake watching us. It's a loss and loss of commitment and seriousness to have done that. Mr. King Henry, you are the king. King Joe, you are the king. T Billion, you are all kings and good people. Dr. Kwaji, you are wonderful. Mr. Tunde Okafor, you guys are wonderful for watching. Auntie Nkechi, Auntie Esther, you guys are wonderful. Modestia Muche, you guys are wonderful for watching. Then Mr. Kano Abuba, you guys are great. Dr. Chukwuemeka from UK, you guys are great. Mama Israel in America, you guys are wonderful. We are greeting you, GOA, Ejiofor, Nelly Onoha, Gladys Onyabo, and this man, Mookie Greats. Abu Stop and Chop, I'm greeting. Marvin, Don Marvin, Steven, Franklin, Obadiegu, all of you guys, I'm saying shout out. Because of the limited time we have here, I want to debate with Edonobi Lagos. He has been running his mouth. Atiku. I don't know what this guy has seen in Fulani. Nigerians are beginning to understand that Fulani is our problem. We are going to chase them away. What actually happened at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport yesterday could shock you. El-Rufai, ex-Kaduna State Governor, refused arrest. And the whole Fulani youth, the whole Fulani men at the airport barricaded the DSS operatives from doing the needful. Could be that he's a Yoruba man. Every Yoruba man will draw back. They will arrest him. Could be that he's an Igbo man. Every Igbo man will draw back. But the Fulani youths, all the Fulani Janjaweeds, they barricaded him. He's our leader. He's our leader. He's our leader. A bloody leader, a terrorist leader. His name has been shortlisted or even, pointed as one of the terrorist sponsors in Nigeria. And that's why, let us forget the area of EFCC. That is mishandling or managing of public fund that belongs to Kaduna State. That very area is apart. But we're talking about people that are sponsoring insurgency in Nigeria. Northern elites. The newly redeployed US troop, CIA and FBI, they are on it to apprehend all of them. Even Sadano Sokoto is not left out. Nigeria is having problem. Why must Fulani be holding a great nation, the greatest black nation in Africa? Nigerian man, you are trying to tell the whole world that you are Nigerian, you are smart, you can play ball, you can speak English. Yet, at back home, now bush dwellers, people that don't have village. Fulani, if you want to mock a Fulani man, ask him, Oga, where is your village? They don't have any.
All right.
They live nomadic life, wandering from place to places. Fulani is in charge. Fulani is the owner of Nigeria. I reject it.
Okay,
Igbo land is not among.
Rashid is a good man that I don't like Biafra to come. I don't know where you hear that one. My no good Messiah Fred, the man with brutal face. Augustine, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning.
As I watch it out like a yes, I do. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Loke Yaguledun of Lagos, and I can see my brother lashing me early this morning. And it's my brother from Igbo land. I'm from Igbo land too. Edo from that land.
You see it?
The wonderful land.
You see it?
And
Edo has accepted Igbo ancestry. Edo, I thought you said you are from Oduduwa. Listen, you have been defeated by APC. Edo is now Lagos. You can tell them.
Okay, agree. Let me observe protocol. My brother have mentioned no names. And all that name, I know all of them. They know me. Thank you very much. But he was mentioning Atiku. Yes, Atiku was my leader under PDP.
It's your fourth quiz. Good morning, good people of Federal Republic of
Nigeria,
where people allow the Fulanis to have their way.
I'm telling
now,
you.
let me start with you, Mr.
Raf.
Okay. Amaechi is advising ADC that they should consider Southern candidates for presidency 2027. What's your take on that?
That is only if Fulani could give them the chance, because they believe that they are the first-class citizen in Nigeria. I mean the tribe that are bush dwellers in Nigeria. They don't live in the township. They don't contribute anything to the economy of the country because their abodes, their homes are in the bush. And yet they are number one in Nigeria. They will never allow Southern candidates to hijack ADC political platform for the first time. Fulani want to choose they are the Janjaweeds, they are the owner. Slave raiders. The people that are generating the highest number of terrorist platform in the world. Should I name them here? Bandit is a terrorist platform. Mayeti Allah has been proscribed willy-nilly, whether they like it by United Nations and USA, as a terrorist platform. They are spitting fire recently. Why should America? I don't see the reason why should America proscribe them. Listen, now Gumi they talk so. Gumi is annoyed though. Nigerian security operatives, they should brace it up that there is danger lurking around. Gumi is not happy over that proscription though, of Mayeti Allah as terrorists. Listen, Amaechi is begging. Is a Muhua, It shouldn't beg anybody.
Amaechi.
Yes, the whole Nigeria should come together, the politicians, and say it is the turn of the South. Fulani has ruled for 8 years. To allow Tinubu to finish his 4 years is war. I'm not trying to say that Tinubu is an anointed son of the Southwest. After all, I don't see any Yoruba man who has embraced him and say, this man is good. No. I'm trying to say generally that they should at least look towards South. North has finished their own.
But if you are to push it to South, then who do you think is the best person to put?
No, you come now. You don't come. Now, better question. If you come to South, Southwest, Southeast, that is what we have in the past. Midwest, West, Southeast. Forget about South-South. The whole South-South now is central region of Nigeria. Divide and rule ideology of the Fulanis go there do geopolitical division. South-South na rubbish. Oga Babala na nonsense as Fela Singam. South-South na nonsense. South-South na nonsense. They are all east central state of Nigeria from Benue down. Bayelsa, River State. Which one be South-South? No, only former Bende State. Former Bende State will be Delta State, where they carry give West, called the Midwest. But the rest South-South now also East Central. Amaechi asked good question, but you're not supposed to beg. Who is begging Atiku? Atiku is Adamawa Fulani. Who is begging Atiku? If you allow Atiku to hijack ABC, now Fulani man has come, and they're going to fulfill their purpose. Islamization of the entire southern Nigeria on course. And you see how this regime has been fighting hard to resist Fulani Islamization agenda. Tinubu is like palling with Trump administration. Newly redeployed American troops, FBI and CIA, they are in the north. To do what? To arrest, apprehend most of the listed names of terrorist sponsors or sponsorship. Okay, America has come. You don't know. So let us just look at this. Nobody with his right senses. Let me remove my cap. We'll be looking towards Atiku. Is the person mad? Fulani man only knows livestock, Buch Road, from Enugu to Kogi, from Kogi to Taraba, from Taraba to Niger, from Niger to Mali, Buch. Okay? They are supreme over everybody in Nigeria. Why? Dangote that use his federal government money become Nigeria world #1 richest man, black man. Now papa money. Now he way they steal. Now Fulani land. You don't say now we get them. We be mugu to Fulani. Fulani is #1.
Why not indirectly attacking Mr. Lucky's leader?
Mr. Lucky, his leader.
You have not asked me.
His leader.
I'll be there since I want to say something.
Mr. Lucky's leader have ransacked the entire forest in Oyo State, beneath Delta State, kidnapping Lucky's kinsmen. All his community members are in the booth now, paying money, ransom. Lucky's leader, Fulani man. Fulani man doesn't see you as a friend. Fulani man, they were the black Arabs driven from Middle East down to southern northern Africa. North Africa has south. The southern River Nile, all the black dwellers, black Chua Arabs were driven to the southern River Nile, and they are the aggrieved tribe of the Fulanis and all over Africa, causing wahala.
He will be Afra, USB, he say, Mr. Lucky, you know, they talk to your leader.
Yeah, I will answer, allow him.
You have to defend yourself.
Yes. Number one, Atiko is our leader under ADC. The way he's talking, he's not talking like a politician.
Are you ready, Mr.
He's not a politician. No, he's not. He doesn't even have voters card.
Of all people agree.
No, he doesn't have voters card.
I know, agree.
He doesn't have voters card.
Yeah, I know, I agree.
He doesn't have voters card. Atiko is a former PDP leader. Now he has gone to ADC. And Amaechi is in ADC. Materialize is in ADC. We can't have one party system. You see, we can't have one party system. We have two party, let's say 4 party, but the major party are APC and ADC now. Now, don't forget, where he major Fulanis, yeah, major Fulani. Where is a Fulanis? Here is a Fulani. We have good Fulanis. We have bad Fulanis. We have
Fulanis and bad.
All tribes are bad and good. All tribes. There's no tribe to go, you not see bad and good. Yes. During Yaradua time, we all of us smile. During good luck time, all of us smile. Today, who is in charge? Tinubu is a Fulani man.
He's a
Yoruba man. Now in my village, Fulani has taken over. Who is the president? Tinubu is a president. Who is a Muslim? Muslim. Tinubu is a Muslim. He allowed Fulani to run Nigeria now. If you go FCC and agency everywhere, all Fulanis. So you are telling me, both the Fulani, both the man that is there, there's no difference. Oh, the same agenda. The same agenda. The same agenda. Under him now, 200 the big slaughter, 300 the big slaughter, 500 the big slaughter. Under him. But Fulani is not the one that's sitting the throne.
Fulani man is better than this man.
I'll just give you an example now. You have bad Fulani, you have good Fulanis. Yaradua, one of Yaradua. Yaradua was good. I mean, it's a Fulani. Okay, let me give you an example. Tinubu is going around with the Fulanis. National Security Advisor, Ibadan, who is he? Is he not Fulani? Matawale, the man in the vice president of Nigeria, who will be. So, for me, all tribe, you have good and bad. What I'm saying, Atiko is one of the leaders in ADC, and it's a Fulanese. With the ADC, the grassroots are saying it's our turn in the south. In the south, but what good for A, good for B? If it's the turn of the south, let the Yoruba know that it's the turn of the Igbo.
Okay, the Yoruba should accept for the Igbo.
Yes, they know. If you want equity, justice, this time around, the south, you're looking for the Igbo people. Either let them bring anybody they want to bring. Either they bring Amaechi, or they bring Obi, or they bring whoever there. But what we are saying, there is no constitution that says rotation in ADC now. Article is duty. Let me tell you, don't forget, politics is money. Obi doesn't spend money. Obi cannot pay, what will I say, he cannot pay agents.
Obi?
Yes. And if Obi want to contest with Tinubu now, you need to settle the agent that will monitor the vote.
Have you seen Obi's movement? This is.
Yes, the movement is going, but if you don't match your vote count, you lost. That's it. If Tinubu pay 50,000 to monitor his vote, Obi did not pay. You know, we have a problem there. So Atiko is there to cover that area. Atiko has the money, has everything. So when you say Fulanis, you know, this is what the politicians used to divide us in Nigeria. That's why we are not one. You make sure that Fulani protect El-Rufai, because El-Rufai is on opposition. Yes, all the opposition that have money that will be able to mobilize the people, they are trying to get them. Okay, agree. When Buhari was there as a president, he arrested Nnamdi Kanu from the south. I put him there. Today, his other man come, Tinubu, and you pick Nnamdi Kanu and jail him. So what's the difference between Tinubu and the North, the Fulanis? You tell your brother because of politics. If Tinubu want to play a game now, let it say after the South, let me release him. So you can see, politicians have divided us. They have divided us. That's why we are singing Fulani, Fulani. Go and check around. In my village, it wasn't like that before. Everybody was there. It wasn't like that before when Jonathan was there. Tinubu is there. My village, Saka, Delta State, the whole Nigeria. Till it becoming like you are doing marriage. And Tinubu is not talking. They are saying, but there's no difference between Tinubu and the Fulanis. That's my thing.
Yongu Okoro, good morning everyone in the house. One love, okay? You're welcome, God bless you. Initially, this was not part of my question I had before. I just want to chip this in. Yes. Mr. Lucky, look around the face. First, just look around. Mr. Araf, brother. And I become Mr. Lucky, the answer. Just look around you. Look around. If this camera can go.
People are not smiling.
No, to go, okay. Yes. You say people are not smiling.
I got your question a bit.
I don't know that one. So people are not smiling. Can you compare like this visibility that we are now? This location of Ghana.
This vicinity
rather. This vicinity, this location that we are now. Can you compare to the location that Ogba? Can you compare this Ogba to Ogba of feel like 3 years ago or 4 years ago? Under Jonathan.
Okay. Under Jonathan, right? I can, throw more lights on that than any other person here. During the era of Jonathan, we shouldn't have been here. Let's we would have been in our working place. I know this is my brother. The mother, this is my brother here, Yoruba brother. The mother was a merchant at Onitsha main market. This is my brother. We wouldn't have been here. Would have been serious taking care of her mother's trade in the southeastern Nigeria. Yoruba man, during the era of Jonathan, I am not supposed to be here. I would have been at my shop, my stand, after Sweet Sensation. That's Odero, monitoring my interior decor business. I'm a professional on corporate curtains, rug carpet, and so on and so forth. I would have been busy there, monitoring it. Do you know what happened? The era of Jonathan was a good era for Nigerians. But due to the fact that ethnic division has rubbished Nigeria, they turn their back on the favor that God has given them. As a result of hate, Jonathan is a good man. Jonathan is a bad man. Jonathan is an Igbo. Jonathan is a feature man. Jonathan is a kai drinker, according to Tinubu. We are going to run a parallel government on top of Jonathan government. Every abuses we are coming from all corners, not knowing that Tinubu's interest is to rob us. Onochi, he has come and he has actually done the needful. That was what he had in mind. Jonathan was a good man, though. Listen good. When they removed him, they brought in a terrorist. A man that helped Nigeria from day one to the last day of his life, Muhammad Buhari. He had this selfish agenda hidden in him, lying recessive on his inside, that if he actually came, he would fulfill it, and he had actually fulfilled it. Okay, the atmosphere of Oba, Lagos, Ikeja, Anambra, Abuja during Jonathan regime wasn't like this. It was amicable, it was friendly, it was an atmosphere that could contain everybody. Today, this atmosphere you see, we are here because we are desperate too. The real Nigerians don't abscond into USA. Die-hard Nigerians don't abscond into Canada. Die-hard Nigerians are living in Indonesia, in China, and all over the world. We are the leftovers.
Someone is asking you, what is the solution to all this?
Why could that person ask me this question? What is the solution to all this? Me, Raphael, of all people, what do I have to proffer solution to Nigerian problem? When Flanaman is busy, as you are praying and asking Almighty God to bless Nigeria, to change our situation, El-Rufai, Gumi, Sadana Soto are somewhere carrying their spear and their gun, shooting at your nyach, bottom. As you are doing your hard time call prayer and hustling, Flanaman is busy destroying my aunties, my mother's and my father's farmland in Anambra State. What kind of solution do you think we should have? The only solution is that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. The only solution is that Africa should notify that a great prince is coming, Biafra, a country that will open our eyes, a country that will even overtake Burkina Faso within a space of 6 months. Nigeria should go their separate ways. That is the solution. Allow Oduduwa to go. Allow Ariwa to go into desert where they come from. And Biafra should what? Emerge.
Okay,
that is the solution. Answer. I have answered you.
Okay. Trying to call you good morning and God bless you all.
I have answered you.
GOA, the solution is for the to relocate to Remo North. Mr. Yaf, I've eaten this one.
I've not eaten. There you are. I like this your question. See what we do in Nigeria. Now you are asking me good question. Let me remove my cap. Every day in Nigeria, this is my brother where they smile at me. 001. Do you know 001? Hunger in the morning, nothing like breakfast. Another 0, lunch. Hunger in the afternoon, nothing like lunch. Now supper, night food, dinner. Now him with day. Oga, I have not eaten this morning. How can you?
My stomach like if I were nothing, there's nothing. No, there's a question you asked him that time. No. Repeat that question again. No, not that one. He said 3 years ago.
You are a number. You give me numbers since then.
Yes.
For many years.
Don't forget 2014, where we supposed to be in office. All of us supposed to be busy like the way Ghana, Benin, everybody's are busy.
Yes, working.
It was the same president who led with Buhari. Say Buhari is a messiah. Let me mention the name. Say Tinubu, who was planning, traveling America, France, everything to make sure that they demoralize Jonathan government. Today, Emilio come, taking Ewa. Now he has taken over the seat. Today Nigeria is running scatter. Nigeria is suffering. We cannot eat 3 square meals in a day, even one. The highest meat to the chop now come up. Where they call it mala. You French buka. Eron mamoko. Eba meji.
You see somebody buy 1 meat.
I see some where they go there. Alaja. Pamoko. Eron amala meji. And when they bring the amala, it goes good face. This is what we find about miracle. And Tinubu is telling us government is receiving more money. Chairman is receiving more money. Then government is receiving more money. You budget 800 billion for INEC. You budget, we are not seeing all this. It's not coming down. The only thing I'm seeing this Ikoyi PIO building be demoralized and be built by the same people, politicians, where the poor are getting poorer. Other Sadaman is our turn. So for me, 3 years ago, 4 years ago was better than this time around. Nigeria has been decided on that. Tinubu doesn't care. All what is care now, 2027. But I'm telling you, ADC, we are going to take over 2027. Okay. Obi will be the leader that will lead us.
Okay, GOA, Raf removed cap due to 001 formation. Okay. Is it that you are like you don't want to eat now?
Now we are hungry.
The question what
we're hungry.
don't forget, my brother, if you ask me now money,
Now money, but they live Oyo State.
Yellow CC there for corner, even yellow brother there for corner. They ponder, they think. Waiting if they find though money palava. I don't know understand. Yellow CC and yellow bro like me, they work corner. They do like this. Now money palava. The whole Nigeria is suffering. Anybody where they do buga for now, make I tell you my viewers. Now lie you. Nigeria now where sufferers. They smile. Now lie you, then they suffer. You know what thing that happen? Let me demonstrate. Okay? It's like a demonstration, you know, in the sports world, whereby a block, you know, block, fabricated from cement. They place it and ask Mr. Raf to break it with my hand. I hit it. For where? Power, he break. I go pick it with my hand. I will go one corner, You know, now be Nigerian life. You they hungry? No, I know they hungry. You go one corner where they die for hunger. You know they see them. But you go tell him for camera, say you know they hunger. All of us in Nigeria are suffering.
Is it the worst thing? Now let me tell you. Let's see.
Lucky, they wear coat. When I know the situation.
This coat now.
You go they wear coat.
It's 3 days now. I take cover body. I give you an example now. I can't go home. I told you. My son don't come back. My son, because he did not do exams in Delta State. During 3 years ago, I can pay my children's school fees, pay everything. But this year, they have to come back. If you don't pay school fees, go back home. University is not like a primary school, secondary school. If you don't pay after the time they give you first time, then you go back home. So this is where we find ourselves. I will say it's our turn, our local. It's wrong. So that's why you see me. A father can't go home now. The father be insulted. The mother be insulted. Our women now, any man when he gets, and they go. But make sure not they rain again. And they tell you,
okay. Good Victor, good morning, my good people. Good morning. Thank you, Raphael. You have answered well. Yes. GOA, which song is that, Ralph? Going to call you. I'm in Nigeria right now. All I see is people going through a lot.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
GOA, that is the story of
we need to greet you. We need to see about
okay, and anything I will let you know. Thank you, Mr. Lucky. Thank you, Mr. Ralph. Yes. I'm not Mr. Lajide and Papa Asa. Mr. Asa was here. Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Rashid. Good morning to all our viewers. Kijo Ogba, Dr. Ukwoje, Omodua, and Mr. Tudoka for 3 million. I think you are around. OJ for Chris. You are also around. Nos amis en France, au Gabon et au Congo, je pense que vous êtes en ligne. C'est la même famille, que Dieu soit avec vous. Merci.
Good morning, Mr. Olajide.
Mr. Rashidi, I'm saying good morning to you. Global Anchor, God bless you. Like I've been saying, your head will not come, your head will not suffer. It remains the sound on your face to bring this job. Yes, also the global viewers on this platform too. Let me welcome them, all of them. One without exception, you are blessed. Dr. Ukwoji, Kenjo back in Henry, Billion, and all the rest of them, all of them, you got all of you, the rest of you. And remind me and this power myself, may you live long. I remember my humble self, Mr. Oyo, you are most welcome.
Yes, Mr. Lajide, let's start with this lovely morning. Yes, where should I start from? Okay. Amaechi is advising ADC. He's also an ADC member.
Yes.
So he's advising the party that they should bring the candidate, presidential candidate to the south. Yes. They should pick a southern candidate this time.
Yes.
What can you say about this? He's advising ADC. And we know Atiku, you know, like maybe should I say, is the leader. And he's a Fulani man. A northern man. So him now and he's in ADC. So he's now advising ADC they should rather pick the southern man. What can you say about this?
Amaechi has spoken well.
He has spoken well.
Yes, he has spoken well. What he said, are you listening to me?
Yes.
What he said, I'm 100% in agreement with Amaechi. What he said, he has given good advice to ADC that consider southern candidates. It's in the turn of the south. Let the whole country decide who they want among the south. Let the candidate from the south emerge from ADC. APC already has candidate of the south. Tinubu will get the case of APC again. That was sure for him. Any other parties too that are coming to vie for presidency.
let it be a southern affairs. That's the turn of the south. That's the whole country. Choose whoever they want among the southern candidate that will come up. It should be choice of anybody. I'm not insisting on anybody. But I cannot dictate the choice of anybody to anybody and to nobody else. Nobody can dictate to me what my choice will be. But my position is that let the choice, let the people that represent the parties come from the south. So, Fulani or not, Lana. But Atiku is from the north. Yes. Atiku understand that the president we had spent 8 years with Buhari, and he's from the north. He's from the north, and so now you should understand that there's a place of equity, fairness, and justice. Even though Atiku has a fundamental right to contest, we know we are not taking away from Atiku that he has the right to contest for president. He's absolutely right to do that. We are not saying no, but we are saying that if you and I have a right to something, and you have been having it has been your turn many times, and I haven't got the time, or I have a time too, that I must have it. It must show concession, understanding that look, for peace, equity, fairness, justice to reign, I must not be allowed to have my turn too. It's not for Atiku to be coming up now and saying he wants to contest, he wants to rule Nigeria again. It's a cheating on the south. SCS tenure of the south has not completed. Let somebody else join Tinubu from another party from the south. Let the country decide and choose what they want from the south. So Amaechi,
the best position.
I don't say I'm not for ADC. I'm not a member. I'm not a member of ADC. It is the ADC member that will decide. Don't let me be saying, hey, I know. Obi is a contestant in ADC. Amaechi is a contestant in ADC. I mean, they are from the south. Hey, let ADC party members. I'm not party member of ADC. I'm just a voter. I'm only waiting for whoever emerges. That's when I will not have time to go and vote for any part of my choice. But those who are the member of the party, let them be the one that will determine who their flag bearer is. I'm not a member of ADC, so I can't decide for them. Let them choose, but I'm appealing to them, as Amaechi has said. Let their choice. Yes. Let the South ask the HCL tenure completed. When the HCL has been completed, we are the party. We cannot be talking about results. It's by then I cannot be reasoning. Maybe Atiku is a good candidate. It's a person that has political experiences. Maybe by then I cannot be reasoning that Atiku is from the north. Maybe I cannot give me a chance. But now, no way.
Okay. When I started this morning, before Chris, Tinubu and his group have become more rich as they become president, while ordinary Nigerians have become poorer. Okay, because in the money, but city boys are enjoying Raphael. GOA, I greet you, Mr. Asa. Before Chris, good morning, Mr. Asa, in regards to your family. William Sokari, the intensity with which Mr. Kule and Mr. Lajide analyze issues is unbelievable. If they were speaking like this in the UK, authorities will probably ask them to. He didn't complete that statement, okay? Oluwasinoke, good morning, Mr. Lajide, global analyst. God will continue giving you wisdom and understanding, knowledge to deliver people of Flip TV and Citizen. Amen.
May God bless you. What's your name?
That Mr. Oluwasinoke.
May God bless you.
Okay. Mr. Asa, let's close this one. Okay. Do you still believe in North and South location? Let's start with
Rashid, I must tell you that I'm tired of Nigerian politics. I'm tired.
You are tired of Nigerian politics?
I don't even believe in anybody. I only remember today 50th years of Sisi Mohammed died. You see, the only man, really, they were among the people who killed Igbos en mass during the war, who share blood of Igbo people. They multiply orphans, widows, and widowers in Igbo land. Kill Igbo people, pour their blood everywhere. Oh, may God deliver Igbos. Really, they committed all that crime. They committed that Igbo genocide. But that man, 3 months he spent in power. country, willing to be united, willing to be one, willing to deliver black nation from slavery and from the yoke of colonization. If Nigeria was willing, but all parties in Nigeria, all leaders in Nigeria are just, willing. They want to be called Mr. President. His Excellence, Mr. President.
But do you believe in North and South?
What can I do for you?
Yes,
they believe, that's only what they believe. So rotation or not rotation. My wish is if all those people will be retired, pushed out of all these things that they are, deceiving Nigeria with, and bring up new people who know the need of the country and the need of the people in the country. People who are able to wipe away this spirit of tribalism, religious sentiment, and all sorts of mediocrity that is in Nigeria. But I don't see them willing to do that. Let everybody go and answer his father's name.
You have not answered my question, Mr.
That's the question I answer.
Yes
I say
no?
I don't believe in all this.
Okay. In 2011, who did you vote for?
2011, I didn't see any candidates to vote for.
You didn't see any candidate?
No.
That was on the race.
Had it been that I saw the spirit of Murtala Mohammed, I would have voted. Had it been that I saw the spirit of Mazem Prince Nnamdi Kanu, I would have voted. Had it been that I saw the spirit of Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. I'm talking about freedom of black man. Blacks are suffering. Look what people are telling you here. Many people are hungry in a country of honey, milk and honey, Nigeria, that God gave all sorts of riches. People are dying on daily basis. People are hungry. It's only few politicians that are such, that's slavery now. That is even slave. During the time of slavery, we are eating well. Tell me that since 1960 of independence until today, Nigerian man is still drinking gari without sugar. Nigerian man is unable to eat balanced diet. You eat whatever you see, it will balance in the stomach. Nigerian man is unable to go to medical checkup. No. Don't talk about this thing. This is rubbish, please.
Rubbish. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Asa, for the wisdom. Okay?
Thank you.
Mr. Lajide, I want to ask you this question. Okay, let me just analyze it. Yesterday, at Ibadan, yes, gunmen kidnapped students in broad daylight. During the day, in Ibadan, gunmen kidnapped students. What can you say about this?
Actually, the level of security, it's not that they're getting there. They're everywhere.
Even the other day here, at Ikeja, they gave them a notice ahead.
In Ikeja, yeah. They arrested them. I think police have arrested the people behind that one. And the news.
So news tell me the school you are like.
News later heard that the people behind that have been arrested. That of the school in Lagos, Ikeja. Okay, actually, this is because it's everywhere. It's every part of the country. Anybody who's grandstanding, there is not in his own region. It's not his own town. It's only just making mockery of himself. Tell me where I did planning terrorists have not killed. Where they have not killed? Is it Igbo that have not killed? Is it Ibadan that have not killed? Where have they not killed in Nigeria? They have killed everywhere. They are everywhere. So, but the problem is that the government is supposed to have said this on several platforms. The people that we are relying upon, the security oppressive, the security personnel of the state, Army, Navy, Air Force, DSS, and the rest. The total population is less than 4 million. The total population, they are not 4 million. You can't be deploying about less than 4 million to police to provide security for over 250 million people. What is the ratio of one security man to the number of Nigerians? That's where the problem is. They are grossly inadequate. And I'm not saying the remaining people, remaining members of the population that are the victim of this insurgent, this security madmen. Why don't government encourage them, form them into community police, defense line of action of their region, of their land, of their community, of the places where they stay. Make them the front line man, people that will be in charge of the security for the first time. So that the first line of point of call. If every community, actually, if every member of the community, every community, you made the habits and you encourage them to become the first line of protection, security of their region, of their land, of their food, of their village, of their town, of their places where they are residing. There's no way these people calling themselves terrorists or insurgents will be having their way. Because every community, they are in one different community where they are residing. There's no way they will pass through one community without being arrested. And they cannot escape through every community. If they commit atrocity in one community, that's their own way. Other communities will pass through, will surely arrest some of them. And within few times, they will all be rounded up. The government of Nigeria is ready to mobilize the population into becoming the first line of security men protection of their land, of their indigenous land. Why? Because they know if they do that, they have emancipated us. So resisting them when they are cheating us, they are afraid that if they do that to us, they have empowered us, they have encouraged us, they have mobilized us to become a resistance to them. Like in the election now, when they want to rig, we will chase them, we will not allow them to rig. So that's why they won't do that. Otherwise, why is government so community policing? This government have been talking about is the best. Government, yes, because if these people are the first people, Nubanji Ogba now, this Ogba area, every street in Ogba has gates. Make every region, every street constitute security men. Every inhabitant of every area to be the security men. Harmonize them together. One town in Bisoda. This is Ifako. This is Aige. This is Kaja. Let there be synergy. Collaboration among themselves. There's no where these people call themselves insurgents. What's the population of total insurgents? I don't know, 3 million. We will run them out. We will see them out. The government is ready to do that. They are relying only on police, on army, on navy, on which their number is grossly likely to arrest the security situation we are passing through. So the issue of kidnapping in Ibadan is not new. It's not new anywhere. Insurgency insecurity is already at every part of Nigeria. So it's not a new thing that we are experiencing. So we are not praying that government will do the best, do the needful, as much as they are spending money on state security personnel, army, navy, and co. Let them mobilize us to empower us to defend our locality, our home, our environment. As the first line of security men that's on ground. Community policing, that's the first time.
Okay, I want to ask Mr. Hassan this question, but I'd like to read this before asking you, Mr. Hassan. INEC budget for 2027 general elections. INEC budget for 2027 general elections. INEC has proposed a total of 873.778 billion naira. 873.778 billion naira to conduct the 2027 general elections. This is a projected election-specific budget separate from its yearly operational budget. The proposed election budget is broken down roughly into number one, 379.75 billion for operations, 92.32 billion for administrative costs, 209.21 billion for technology and equipment, 154.90 billion for capital expenditure, 42.61 billion for miscellaneous items. Alongside the election budget, INEC also presented a 171 billion budget. Now there's people. 171 billion budget for its 2026 operations, which covers routine activities, by-elections, and other preparatory work ahead of 2027 polls. The Ministry of Finance, however, set a lower budget ceiling of 140 billion for 2026, which INEC says is insufficient for its need. As I record this money, I get dick.
1.7 trillion.
As I record this money, I'm having a dick.
If you had the two together,
Rashid is asking me, what can I say? What should I say?
For comparison, INEC received about 313 billion, 313 billion for 2023 general election. So you received 313 billion for 2023 election.
More than times two now.
For election, you said they go still go.
Now.
That is why if you are president of INEC, after serving as president of INEC, you just remove your suit and travel wherever you want to travel, all over the world, invest wherever you want to invest, all over the world. You have made it. So what's the impact does this have in the life of our citizens? What is the impact? This is like a uniform of Nigeria. You have police uniform, you have army uniform, you have this and that uniform. Many uniform for security. And see yet you don't have security in Nigeria. So all this is equal to the same thing. All this money is politicians feeding themselves, and the poor citizens, those who are ready, will wait for 1 derica of rice and 4 Maggi. You know, that is the portion of poor Nigerians. All this money you are mentioning here, it doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern citizens of Nigeria.
It concerns citizens of Nigeria.
No, it's a bag. It's the Ghana must grow bag of politicians. That's how I consider it. I told
As a citizen, this one does not concern you.
you say,
As a citizen of Nigeria that you are you saying this kind of budget does not concern you?
will you see 1 naira from it? Rashid, will any all this money, will anything from here change your life? Will you see where all this money is passing? You will never see it. Will this money bring change? Will this money, after all the go votes, campaign and everything, will INEC give you a leader?
More than 1 trillion naira.
Will,
Do you know?
1 trillion. I stand to be corrected. If you are eating 1 million in 1 trillion, are we together? If you are eating 1 million in 1 trillion, you will eat that 1 trillion for 800 years. If you are eating 2 million, you will eat it for 700 years. If you are eating 3 million, you will eat it for 600 years. If you are eating for 4 million a day, you understand? This money is money, but it favor politicians. If politicians will use all this money, share it among themselves, and give you a good leader, finally, you will say at least something is done. But all this amount of money will be spent, and Nigeria will remain the same. So what's the essence?
Okay, Oyo State, good morning to everyone. Good morning. You said it on. Oyo supporting you based both religion and pride. Okay, Oyo State, this one Nigeria for you, Janjaru country. Then you say, good morning to everyone. You're welcome. William Okameme, Mr. Olajide, are you satisfied with the current state of President Tinubu's administration? If not, then please stop giving credit to his government. Stop giving credit to his government. Good morning, Mr. members. Happy birthday to you, and this was too much, just too much. What can you say about this? He said you should stop giving credit.
He doesn't. He's in the government.
You don't. You continue.
You see, in the first place, what's the name of the person who spoke?
That's Mr. William Okameme.
He doesn't. Mr. Okameme, he will listen to me. And if he claims he's listening to me, he listens to me for his story from his conceived mindset. I'm just telling you clearly so that I should know how to really engage him. Where can you refer to edition? Where have supported the Tinubu regime? Because I can constantly engage him. I'm just telling him. So if he doesn't listen to me, it better he doesn't comment about me at all. That will be making a false comment, because I will engage him strongly. I don't take people who doesn't engage, who doesn't listen to me, are now coming from. I understand every dimension of discussion. So if I can understand whenever you're angry, you want to come to me. If he doesn't listen to me, where did he hear me? No, commending to the move government. That means doesn't even listen, doesn't even watch. Oh, he has a preconceived mindset. As I can tell, I'm telling him that if he's coming from that angle, I will engage him along that line strictly. So I'm a fairness discussion. So simple. So I'm just telling you,
you can comment about Tinubu's government, and is there anything you can condemn about his government?
Good question. How you score a government that perform better? If you see improvement, development in living standard of the people, you want to measure performance of the government, that this government is doing good. You measure the development index. If you measure the development index in the life of people, there must be improvements, good condition of living, lower cost of living, high standard of living, good development of living of the people you are dealing with. Get my point? That's how you can say a government is doing well. And if you want to score a government that is performing low, you will see lower standard of living, high cost of living, lower development in living standard of the people. That's how to judge a government that's not doing well. Government of Tinubu, that decision of removal of subsidy is a good decision. All three president candidates say will do it. Obi said the same thing. Atiku said the same thing. Tinubu said the same thing. That they want to remove subsidy. It's a good decision. But the problem with this government is that how he managed the excess money, the extra money he made from that subsidy. That's where the problem of this government come from. He did not manage that money properly. You know quite alright that when you raise the price of petroleum products, the price of other materials will rise up. The price of foodstuff will rise up. The price of cost of living will raise. That means the money you make from subsidy, you must now spend part of it to cushion the effect on the life of people. Actually, you are not listening to me. I'm telling you, cause decision to have removed subsidy is a good decision because more money will be available, of which was more money was actually available. Get my point? But how do you not spend the money that's not available now for you into your pocket now? Because that decision you have just taken has transferred the standard, transferred the cost of living of every other item of living of people. Transportation has gone up, electricity generation will go up, food stuff and coal will go up, everything will go up. So that's more extra money you make from subsidy removal. You must devote greater percentage of them to spend it to cushion the effects on the lives of the living standard of the people. But instead of Tinubu doing that, he didn't do that. The cost of living jumped up higher. Cost of food stuff went up, transportation went up, electricity went up, cost of everything went up. So the high cost of living of people now went up. So the living standard of people dropped. So development in the living standard of people also dropped. So what does that mean? Is that a pass mark of failure? So that is where the problem. So he didn't think properly before he removed that subsidy because he didn't do his own work properly. Who asked him to pronounce the removal of the day he was swearing in? He will just read his assumption speech and go back to his house and sleep. But why did he make such a statement before he closed up evening that day? All police stations are just all the bomb. Didn't Tinubu know that there's a difference between Tinubu before he was swearing in and now President Tinubu? This is not the difference. That whatever he now says now is not an official statement of government. That everybody will keep behind. This is not the difference between what he was before he was sworn in and what he is now. After being sworn in, that is now it's not like just Tinubu, now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and whatever he says now, it's not an authority, it's not a law, it's not a policy direction. Before the close of that day, All police stations has adjusted all their pumps. Even when the government has not even announced the new pump price. That's the recklessness, what how do I call it? The unpreparedness of him to admit such a mess. So if what I've just said now, by that policy of what he has just by that policy and the way he manage the resources of that extra money from subsidy, which does not translate to development in the living standard of people, it has either added to high cost of living of the people, falling standard of people. It's not a pass mark. So, but that does not mean that there are other. No, because if you compare other things you must have achieved with this one, it's the one that reigns supreme, that ran paramount most, is the living standard of the people. That's why you use to judge a government. If you score in other areas, the people, because of the year said, the purpose of government shall be primary. The primary purpose of government shall be life and security of the people. So, by so doing, by ASCOM, they are so perform well. That's my point.
Okay, Mr. Asa.
Yes.
Is there anything you can praise about this government and anything you can just pretend this evening?
Rashid, I will say almost the same thing with Mr. Olajide. We see, I don't see anything I can praise. Hospital, several times doctors go on strike. People are sick, even those who have their money. No place to treat yourself. I've seen many people, many dying with their sickness in Nigeria. They are sick, they are working. Their salary, their income cannot afford their food. How much more extra money to go to hospital? I can tell you I'm one of them. Since how many months today, I've been trying my best to save money to run the second surgery of my eyes. On this platform, people help me. That money I would have used it for another thing, but I saved my health first. I went for surgery. Now the second eye. How many months, how many years today I've been trying. You go to hospital, the drugs are very expensive. Any little money you keep, you pay for drugs to maintain your eyes, and you are looking for another money to go for surgery. Thank our people for this platform. I've seen out of myself, I've seen many people die. When you go to general hospital, they will write tests. When you go for lab, that test, they will ask you maybe 150,000 or 80,000. Many people don't have food. How much more running tests and treating themselves? I've seen many died. All promise. Will you talk about light? Will you talk about education? Let me tell you, Rashid, whatever any leader may run in Nigeria, upon all that, Nigerians are paying excess tax. You ask yourself, where is that? Because subsidy you are hearing, subsidy removal, fuel from 145 naira, they are buying fuel today, 700, 800, some 1,000. Increasement of food items, transport, and everything. Upon that, citizens of Nigeria are still going through hell. What improve? What can I appreciate when millions are suffering? No hope. I keep on telling you something, Rashid, that as young as you are, you don't hope too much. Your hope is not too much in Nigeria. If today, Rashid, you receive a visa to travel to Canada, you will be the happiest person. Am I lying? Why should it be so? Why people cannot expect to become something in their own country. I'm telling you, all our brothers and sisters in UK, in United States of America, be it everywhere, wherever you are, please stay there. Come here only when you are retired, and before you come here, make sure that you have saved a lot of money for your life.
Okay.
If not, here it's like a hellfire. So you are asking me, what will I recommend?
2027 is just around the corner. May God Almighty pilot all the activities peacefully and no mago. The focus, are you better off now, economically and security-wise, than you were a few years ago?
Okay.
Olajide is he will explain tired. Okay. That's Mr. Emmanuel Obuji, you are welcome. Mr. Siasa is a brain man. Okay. The focus. Why can't you do what APC put state energy into running the administration as they are putting into the coming election? It means they don't care about the suffering Nigerians. Mr. Olajide keep liberating those innocent around the world because you're a global analyst from UK. Okay. The focus. Who play politics with everything, that's not good strategy. If he's a master strategist, he should have known that having state police and giving more powers to state would have improved security. GOA, Rashid loves Nigeria and never wants to leave. Okay, let me
just a few minutes. So just just 1 minute. That's a subsidy something. Yes, just to land on it. Since Tinubu knows that removal of subsidy has a multiplying effect on the price of other things, it should have spent more money made from a subsidy on many areas of things that touch the life of Nigerians, like transportation, like housing, like food, like education. Instead of giving the money to governors, instead of giving the excess money made from subsidy to governors, it should have spent greater percentage of that money onto governors, onto the life of Nigerians. Instead of giving bulk of that money to Nigeria, to government. If you had done that, the cost of living and living salary must have come down. But unfortunately for him, he was giving extra money, more money to corporate. That's why the condition of living in Nigeria was very tough. So that's where there's a problem with government. That's why I scored him low. In terms of performance, in terms of attitude. So that's.
Let me have Mr. Amaechi this lovely morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, our viewers, our influential viewers. I almost hate you a lot because of your kind assistance all the time and staying with us. I hear you. Cameraman and Mr. Abdurrashid and my colleagues. Simply good morning again.
I want the rest. Okay, as I'm watching now, please click on the like button and drop a comment. Like and share this program to others. Like and share to others. Let's start with Mr. Amaechi. You were not here. Okay, you were here when I read the budget, INEC budget for 2027 general election. So I'd like to really come again in case some were not online again. So this is it. INEC has proposed a total of 873.778 billion. Okay? The proposed election budget is broken down roughly into 379.75 billion for operation, 92.32 billion for administrative costs, 209.21 billion for technology and equipment, 154.90 billion for capital expenditure, 42.61 billion for miscellaneous items. Alongside the election budget, INEC also presented a 171 billion budget for 2026 operative. Now, okay, the Ministry of Finance, however, set a lower budget, seen of 140 billion. Now, maybe they should reduce it to 140 billion. But INEC say, no, it's not sufficient for them. Is that 171 billion that will be enough for them to at least have the operation done in 2026? Now, in 2023, INEC budgeted about 313 billion naira for general election. In 2027 now, 1 trillion plus. What can I say about this?
Abdurrashid. Anytime I come on this platform,
election that they will still go.
I'm coming. Just leave rigging of election alone first. Let's talk about the issue of this fund. Not that, see, I'm Hagbaje, I hold myself. God owe my life, not any government in Nigeria. I owe myself. I have right to speak up my mind at any time of the day. I don't blame Amukito now. I don't blame Amukito. I always tell you, not that I hate the president. I only oppose his fiscal policy. The fiscal policy of the presidency made Amukito presented such fund. So understand? Amukito has been earning how much billions? Governors have been earning. You know, remember, I'm going to have only this assignment. After this 2027 election, no money again for him. Then the next money is 2031 or so. It will be the period of 4 years. I'm going to have to hold his pocket. So this is the little opportunity. Let me keep my home. After all, the presidency have been settling governors for many years, senators, ministers. Am I okay? Am I correct? So I don't blame Amukito. That's why I have to push that budget amount to the presidency. Now, are you telling me that Amukito is wiser than the minister, a complete ministry of finance that is making an attempt to reduce the money to 1.1 billion and still insisting that this money is not okay for me? Let me just give me that 1 trillion. Let's just hold this money to 1 trillion. Because I know that going to see we see yet another we still require for additional fund again. I know I'm a Nigerian. That's why I say I owe my life. I owe myself. God owe my life. Please tell the presidency is the architect of all this fiscal problem. Is the architect, he's drawn the architect. He's drawn the map. That's why Amukutan and other governors, all of them are building on top. The presidency laid the foundation. That's why I don't love the administration of this person. Forget about sentiment of Yoruba or no Yoruba. That's why me, Abaji, I don't enjoy the fiscal policy of Asiwaju. You keep us, the other time they released, they said they've shared 330 billion to Nigerians.
70 million Nigerian now.
How much you can say? Maybe our people are abroad, Nigeria are abroad, maybe now collect that money, make them tell us.
I don't even say anybody collect that.
The other time, see governors happily throwing Agbada up and down. See senator happily throwing Agbada up and down because of the grace, because of the blessing from the presidency. I condemn the fiscal policy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Very, very simple. God all my life, I hold my tongue. I'm sure the presidency is going to give him this money.
They will give him.
I'm sure. This is my country. Even if they don't give this one, they will give him closer amount. Because I know he might have consult at least some offices of the president before he can rule out that kind of amount. So that's why I get mine to refuse that he's not ready to collect, 145 according to ministry, complete ministry of finance. You know how many directors in that ministry? Career civil servants. Career civil servants, even I can say career civil servants hold the government. We have many directors, many units of that ministry that's this 140-something billion is even okay for you. At least you can manage embezzlement, robbery at pay point all the time. I don't blame him. I blame the presidency a lot. That's why I always come on this platform to condemn fiscal policy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Fine, I'm a Yoruba man, but you can't stop my mind. You can't change my mind. You can't change my reasoning. Because I'm not a fool. And the president will be telling you, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. All the time, everybody has died. So that's the root of the problem. That's why I just carried Nasir El-Rufai to the root of Amukito's money. He didn't have the money. I know that the president will issue at least give him satisfaction, if not up to satisfy him. So to do the needful for the presidency. Let us watch what will happen. You say, I thank God for the appearance, for the appearance of at least of foreign countries now, especially President Trump and others. At least we have been shouting here for years. Why the government will deny and telling us another thing. I thank God. Everybody now is looking what is going on in Nigeria. Can you see, my friend? Thank you. It's very bad. That's 1 trillion. That's 1 trillion. That's 1 trillion. That's 1 trillion. How much is the population of Nigeria? See, presidency and Nigerian governors. This is very bad. You are slapping us and asking us what can you do We forgetting that we have our own God. Look at Muritala now. Muritala, you are very young. Maybe they never even born you, Abdul Rashid. Muritala, so fiscal, he was a military man. He sold out a very peaceful and palatable fiscal policy to Nigeria. He even walk along the street. Muritala will be walking along the street to know the feelings of we common men. Then they only allow him for 6 months. Nigeria government, don't let me talk because it's short and now go change that to hate speech. But you know that you are wrong.
Someone was even sharing their contact on Twitter. He was sharing status. He shared Akpabio's contact on Twitter. So which I messaged back. You know reply.
Nigeria.
You know reply.
Now God go save.
Some people force him.
Abdul Rashid, now God go save us. So that's why sometimes I say at the time when God don't just help to escape, but we are heroes. We see in Nigeria to let them know that they are wrong.
Emmanuel Obuchi, this Yoruba that is speaking after Olajide is a Yoruba man, but he said the pure truth without supporting Tinubu because he's a Yoruba man. Believe me, if we have this kind of person, find one. Okay? GO is 30 billion for the account. But the fact is, has anybody thought of how the poor Yorubas have trusted Tinubu to better their lives with film when Tinubu loses the election? I'm sure they will not forgive Tinubu. William Okameme, Mr. Olajide, I am beginning to like you. You are making a good point now. You see that that's what I'm talking about. Keep it up, speak against the government whenever they are not doing well. Yes. Well done. Okay. Now let me take you this. There are some Yorubas they are on Twitter. So they are dropping some comments that me as a Yoruba indigenous, I'm looking at it like, why are you giving some comments? They are saying Tinubu should continue and they should keep killing people in quiet. It is better for them than another person to be president.
Because they are fools. Abdul Rashid, because all of them are fools. See, let me tell you, I made this analysis the other time. Yoruba today, not the issue is not even today, matter of today. First Republic, Yoruba backed themselves. Akintola Awolowo went against themselves, stood against themselves. Akintola went to alliance with Balewa. It was a very dirty politics. Turned to Operation Wet. It's a very long story. Just to summarize, it is the same Yoruba. Second Republic, late MK Abiola, AMA Akinloye, Richard Akinjide join hands together again to their hearts with Alhaji Shehu Usman Shagari with the transports and Umar Diko and others. Forcefully installed Shehu Shagari, dropped the mandate of late Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Years after, Akinjide now came out, say Nigeria should forgive him. They were the ones that scattered the 1979 that I saw late Awolowo won the election.
Late then.
And you see, effort of my Yoruba brothers. But they hate the truth. Then at the end of the day, look at what is happening now. Asiwaju pack all his load, went to the north. And the hands with the northern again. At the end of the day, whether Ururo, either peaceful, either no peaceful, he enters the president. The first thing he did, removal of subsidy. And since the day one of this government, we are having issues up to today, up to this present minute. I know what I'm passing through. So that's why the government cannot seize my tongue. I owe myself, my gods owe me, owe my life. So look at that simple analysis. It's not very serious at all. Look at Kaba. All this area, we are even this our Faleke, this man come from, this Honorable Faleke, right Honorable Faleke, National President. They are almost killed and they are finished. Sitting down there, sharing money. Though I love the man so much, I do vote for him because he's a caring man. I don't collect money from him because I see 1 or 2, 3 of his program, successful program in this local government. But let's go back to home. The foreigners have almost finished all the people of his region there. They now advance. It is the administration of this Tinubu's view, man, successfully advanced to Kwara State. And the same Yoruba is telling you that it should continue. So rather kill everybody. Now, thank God, say they are now in Ibadan. Not that I thank God, say I'm happy. But for them to witness, the other time I said, Makinde now is now serious. Finding way to enter Sorok while they are killing people in Ibadan now. Doesn't concern it. Nobody the same Yoruba. Don't mind them. Those Yoruba, you watch them very good. That people collecting money from the wicked politician. Not all Yorubas. Not all Yorubas at all. We still have sincere Yoruba. We still have love Yoruba. We have love good Yoruba. Which still sound on truth. Let me tell you, I must confess. As well, you disappointed me as a Yoruba man. Me, as my own Yoruba, my father na Yoruba, my baba na Yoruba, my mama na Yoruba. I belong all my set, left and right Yoruba. So, as well, you disappointed me by allowing the Fulani to massacre my fellow brothers, especially in Kwara State. And you expect me to say that government to continue unless he do the needful. Because I always say that if he refuses to do the needful, I don't believe that he imposed himself as president. I always say that I can't deny it. I cannot refuse the tongue. I don't believe that he imposed himself on me as president. Because I don't have power to unseat him. The only power I have is just to talk with this my tongue. So it's very bad. If any Yoruba man can just come out, I don't know. I don't believe that such Yoruba man is, truthful or lovely Yoruba man. Maybe they don't collect money. You know, all this. You know, some people. The other time where you did election in 2023, I said, hey, once somebody came and canvass, say I should vote for El-Amaechi. I said no, I'm not going for. Yes, I voted for Peter Obi. I will explain to you. But as a citizen of this country, and person that hold myself, my reasoning, I'm doing out my reasoning. I say no, I'm not going to vote for El-Amaechi. I say we are not going to enjoy the fiscal policy. The masses will suffer. I say so. I don't do economics. I don't even go to university. I say I told my friend here in Okera. I said everybody go to is going to suffer. At the end of the day, but the same APC, the candidates from Ikeja local government, the person of Right Honorable Fandeke, I voted for him. That's the same day. You know, we did House of Representatives and presidency that very day. Can you see? Adeleke belongs to APC. Actually belongs to APC. I refuse to vote for Ajuaju. I voted for Fandeke because I can see your work here now. But the USC opportunity today, can you see can you understand my explanation now? The good Lord of Faleke is still continuing in spite of the fact that it's in APC. But when so many good work of Asiwaju that we masses are enjoying, I didn't condemn it totally. I do come here to commend some efforts. Mind you, the other time he declared free education at Technical College, he resolved the issue of ASU. You understand? I always comment on all this, but when we talk of good governance, from hand to mouth, from table to mouth, people are hungry. I must confess. He himself knows. That's why you always confess, I feel your pain. Feel your pain for the governors or for the senator, for the minister, or the local government chairman or councillors. Feel your pain that you are not doing nothing to revive the economy until you do the needful that common man, you know, say, we consumers, we are the grassroots. We consumers, we are the, maybe as well you didn't know that. I know that you know what is doing. We are the consumers, we are the grassroots, we are the poor men. We are there by the roadside, moving up and down from morning till night. You know what is happening? People are suffering. But the government itself, no. He himself cannot deny. Then why can't you do it? Now you remove subsidy. You now carry the whole money. You say subsidy is scamming. Scamming. You can't remove the subsidy. You can't hand it over the same to the governors. The governors are Nigeria governors. You see, they are on a war. Nigeria governors, all the 36 governors, they are devils. Devils.
I'm just seeing this now.
They are devils.
Look at the video. Kaduna community forced to take care of newborn baby after terrorists kidnap mother in Kajuru Council. This video. Person born, they kidnap the mama. Position. The person gave birth to a child, and after he has delivered that child, he was kidnapped by bandits. Now the community are forced to take care of that child.
Who is at fault? Not be the governor. Yes, I'm just mentioning the governor's issue now. This message enter. At least we have stakeholders, especially that Kaduna State. We have stakeholders there now. Look at, let's say I don't enjoy the, normally I don't even all the time give someone 100% mark. But if you look at security build-up in Lagos State, at least I clap for him. I'm not saying that just come on platform, tell the whole community that somebody is bad all the time. Look at Lagos up and down. You can't never see even one single shot of armed robbery or something in Lagos. Before we have been experiencing such, you see armed robber enter bank, rob successfully, and wait away with money, kill people. But now this one alone, see, at least we have a manageable security defeat. So what is the governor doing in that particular state? You expect the president to come to that place all the time? Can you see governors in Nigeria, all the 36 governors, they are, no, I cannot even remove one. All of them are criminals. All of them are evils. They don't love their people. They don't even have plan for their citizens of each state. Our governors, where is subsidy money that handed over to you by the presidency? The impact of the people. Governors, repent. This one will soon come back. Don't always blame presidency now. It's one is to call the FAC, the Fund Allocation Committee, push this one to Oyo State, push this one to Kwara State, push this one Lagos State, this one Abia State. Then the governor is there to receive the money. Then you know what what your state needs. You know where to address the issue of your state. And what my state needs, security, let me put social amount of the best. Instead, all of them are busy building international airport. Nigerian governors, God will have you one day. Not to keep on blaming as you all the time. No. Even though it's the father, actually it's the father. And you draw the architect. But this government, I think when in the Second Republic, this is how we have a manageable democracy. In the Second Republic, they push money from presidency to Western region. I can talk of my own here. Up to Bender State, the then Bender State, which is now Edo, at least can see clearly free and compulsory education and free health realized. What can you prove? See, Abdul Rashid, this morning I was sharing news. This Oyo State governor was explaining the success in Oyo State. See, if you look at the announcement of the success, you laugh. It's group of local government or a whole complete state. no single explanation of solid project that he can declare. Is that a governor?
Well, Mr. Let me put it on this. What can you say about yesterday's father at El-Rufai'S airport? Nasir El-Rufai.
Abuja Omunitala.
Patriotic Nigerians stop, according to person, stop security personnel from arresting Malam Nasir El-Rufai and insisted that he must go home safely.
That is, I always tell you that I don't believe in enterprise for Nigeria. This is another evidence. No, if the presidency have to invite me, say, Agbaje, you are too lousy, come and explain yourself. I don't need to refer to anything than all these issues. If somebody, yes, El-Rufai is a person like me. If somebody can just stand up, say, resisted arrest from the federal government, who is who? It's telling you that he's stronger than the federal government. That's just the situation. But now, federal government, the same federal government of Nigeria, can arrest my brother, Kanu, all the way from Kenya, bring him down to Nigeria. That one is legal, but this Rufai one is illegal. No problem now. That shows you the people controlling this country. That's why another thing is I always thank Donald Trump, the appearance of Donald Trump, and I mean the way now putting head to Nigerian issue. That's why we are getting some simple solutions now. It's not that why as well you said get enough mind now to even move, to advance, to even making attempt to arrest them. Before they're not born well before. If they fear them, no this enough. Hey, they fear them, not the small. If no presence of Trump, I said, my president, they fear these people, I must confess.
Okay.
I know they with them, but thank God now, they even make moves now to at least to keep 1 or 2 3 of them.
Okay, GOA. Rashid was born in 2023.
Okay.
Obviously, money. But Tinubu told you that he cannot do anything about it. That is, yeah, bro, the truth is bitter. Let us vote wisely during the next election. Ogusu Emeka, among others, it's only Oladipo support the government. Never like Mr. Abdulaji, thanks for you. Appreciate your presence here today on this platform. I will say God bless.
Amen.
Also, just lost 1 or 2 minutes. What I said about yesterday's incident happened in Nnamdi Airport.
Okay, the attempted arrest of El-Rufai. I will say that it's like a shame of shame. Not because AFC have no right to arrest anybody they accuse, but because the attempted arrest at the airport is unnecessary. It's unnecessary because he didn't say he's not honoring the invitation. I'm aware that he has been out of the country since December last year. He has been in Egypt, and an invitation was extended to his house. Upon returning, it's expected that you allow him to respond to the invitation. It is when he flouts the invitation that arrest becomes necessary, or perhaps declaring wanted and going after him becomes necessary. So I see it as an ambush and unnecessary, trying to arrest him at the point of entry. But however I look at it, his lawyers have said that he's going to honor the invitation, which is honorable thing to do, because if you are privileged to govern a state, to manage public funds, and question arise as to how you manage the fund, it's honorable to explain to the government, to the public, how you manage the fund. So the question is, let us watch and see how it pans out, because you have promised that he's going to meet with EFC investigators. So ultimately, that is the honorable thing to do.
Mr. Casey,
VDM.
Come. You were arguing with Pastor the other time.
It's over VDM. It's over VDM.
What happened?
I was of the opinion that VDM had derailed. That the way VDM started, that is no longer active like that in terms of what he stands for. That even after the last count,
empirical evidence.
even at the last month, that he told the world that if he saw people like Obi, El-Rufai, Atiku at the process ground, he would join. Ultimately, Obi joined, Amaechi joined, and this other man from the north, I cannot remember his name now.
Pastor, must everybody go to the protest?
Now, I don't know.
Is it
I don't know.
a must that everybody must go to the protest?
His God is already preaching him.
I
wanted to respond to. The most contentious issue.
Chooses to go to the protest.
The most contentious issue I wanted to respond to, because he's telling me that it doesn't concern me. Let the word hear so that the word will know that it concerns me. I said this my VDM have an NGO. He has received over 270 million as reported. And the question is, people are asking, why has he not utilized that money? I asked the question. Because he asking me, did I contribute? That it doesn't concern me.
Asking the question.
That yes, I didn't contribute. That I'm not justified.
Contributed 100 million to that NGO account.
So I asked the question. My own take is that
when I contributed,
you will talk now. Let me finish.
To that NGO
I know you are.
He has never asked for accountability. Pastor has never contributed a dime to that account.
You know how
I personally contributed 5,000 to that account.
You know how
I've never asked for accountability. So, Pastor, you're not one to ask how much has dividends.
Well, let me finish now.
On that NGO money.
That's the problem.
How much has not spent? How much remaining on that NGO money? Understand? So,
VDM is his father.
Concerning the NGO money,
you see what I told him.
As far as
I said,
he has made the initial use of that
VDM
money.
Ask for money to build his father's house, to repair his father's dilapidated building. I will not come to start asking how was the money utilized. But I ask for the money for public concern, borehole or for the public road, school infrastructure and things like that. So, and the NGO is registered under Nigerian Corporate Affairs Commission, being regulated by government agency. So Nigerians have to know the money that comes in, why it's being utilized. So I don't know why I say, because I didn't contribute, that I have no right to question. He said he contributed 5,000. I don't know how.
The NGO does not belong to federal government of Nigeria. It's a public NGO. The NGO is the person that is the name, the owner of the NGO is very dark man, also known as Martin Oteze, whatever. Now, if you want an accountability, please write to the office of that means to the office of the VDM that you want to know ABCD how the money of NGO have been spent.
He's already saying a different thing now.
Understand? So you have no right to ask very dark man how the money which you've not contributed a dime into the account. The person that have the right to ask this question is Don Jansi, which contributed 100 million into that NGO account. And the one that contributed the largest. Burna Boy contributed into that NGO account, and other artists, they did not contribute into that NGO account. Those guys never one day come out to ask for accountability. Not trustworthy. If my dark man integrity have been bent according to pastor, somebody like Burna Boy will say, I want to give another 60 million naira for you to help me for you to work on this very project. That means that very dark man is Mr. Integrity as far as Nigeria is concerned. And very dark man, according to the line, now let me go to what you just said about the NGO money. The NGO money is intact. The project done by the NGO is being recorded, and we have the list of projects that are being carried out under the NGO account. So don't be scared. If you want an account, please write to the office of the Rate movement. We are going to send you the account and everything how the money has been spent.
You say what you do not know.
How?
Nigerians have examples of all these things.
That what?
And the question is, Nigerians, not just me. If you go
who are the Nigerians?
You see people asking. Even the other day, somebody was asking, according to him, about some amount of money the person claimed left the account of the NGO, which the person accused VDM of reportedly using to buy car. And up to today, I don't think VDM have even responded to that. But the question is, what I'm saying is very simple. If you ask for money to build schools, to build boreholes for public concern, as a matter of transparency, and the NGO is registered under the Corporate Affairs Commission, Nigerians have rights to ask questions. Even the EFCC can probe the security society. I don't know whether it's aware. Yes, EFCC can probe it. It's a corporate, it's an NGO registered under Corporate Affairs Commission. EFCC can probe it. Sunday, whether it's judiciously used. So I don't know why he's saying if you didn't contribute, you have no right to question.
The GOA is saying this man must be from Oyo State. GOA, I haven't seen this man discussing anything here before, but he ran to discuss VDM. 3 billion, the VDM NGO money is not ours, and we don't give a damn. Mike Adeniro, Mr. Yellow, allow your partner to finish his explanation. Stop intercepting him, okay? 3 billion, let us first deal with our local government and how they spend our money. GOA, at this stage, we are discussing VDM. Okay, in my Oguji, the man there with Pastor Matthew, okay, GOA, which rail did VDM have that he has derailed? GOA, Emefiele, you are correct. Okay, in my Oguji, the man on glass is speaking with Pastor Matthew and the kind of people deceiving Nigerians. 3 billion, Yaya Bello is there. Go and investigate him. Okay, as I watch, I can share. We were saying something that. What were you saying before?
Now, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of VDM or whatever I said, but I'm a strong supporter of VDM, and also I donated money to that account. Then I've been following VDM bumper to bumper. I know how much they spend. I know how many projects they have done. So let me also say this to Mr. Matthew. Mr. Matthew might be a kind of person that maybe is not really liking what VDM is doing, but I've been following VDM very well. So I know what the NGO money. We have done a lot of couple of boreholes. We have done renovation of schools. Understand? So if you are not aware of that, let me tell you. And if you want more details about that, please, it's high time you write to the VDM office.
Now, wait, let me tell you something, Chris. Even as I'm asking these questions, every other area I see VDM do things I like. I see comment, even up to today. That Godman's issue, wait and comment. The reported killing of one Bayelsa guy. that video took up, I saw it as a good development. Even the other day when one lady came out to say that he gifted him like 500,000 and the lady needed fund to solve a particular problem, it's a local development. But that does not mean we should close our eyes to the issue of how is the NGO money being spent.
All right, let me ask Mr. Matu to this question. Mr. Matu, aside from the NGO money, tell me one thing that video have done that you don't like, and what and the last
one he did I didn't like is he deceived Nigerians by saying that if you see the likes of Obi, the likes of the political leaders leading protests against electoral order, he would join. Ultimately, Obi was there. He refused to.
Now, when it comes to protest, and maybe by that man feel like not to, but anybody can feel like to attend a protest or not to be in a protest ground. So it's not a do or die affair. VDM choosing not to attend the, not to go for the protest. So you shouldn't judge people based on that.
Decides not to join the protest.
Yes, it might feel like not to join the protest. Is that?
You're also expecting Adeboye to protest.
If Mr. Adeboye or Pastor Adeboye feel like going to protest, you can join the protest. What is the choice? If you feel like you're going to be safe there, your life is paramount first. If you feel like you are going there, you're safe, fine, you can join the protest. If not like if I'm going there, I'm not going to be safe. Can try to stay at home. So, Mr. Matu, as far as I'm concerned, video have not done anything that is bad. Video have not done anything that will come here to criticize him. Mr. Matu started this criticism of man based on Mr. Harrison. That was when Mr. Matu started having the kind of mindset towards VDM, that VDM is not doing well. VDM is start. No, I'm not. It's not an erroneous impression. That's what you said. That. Let me tell you something. You said that based on Harrison issues.
No, you get it wrong.
Okay, what happened?
When Harrison had issue
with VDM.
Before he even got to the point where the whole public started discussing, I already knew that from available information that Harrison removed some money from the ransom money. It was very clear.
So did you come out to apologize to VDM? No, we don't have any time now. We don't have. Me, I don't have time.
I'm saying something. You are not getting what I'm saying.
Mr. Matu,
you are not getting what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is the that kidnap issue in Auchi. My take there was that VDM was more concerned about the money that was removed. Harrison more than those in captivity. Marketing house of the man in captivity.
Okay, the man in captivity is back now. He's back home now. The man in captivity is back home now. You are aware of that?
Yes, I'm aware.
You are aware of that. Fine.
Aware.
So what?
Okay, now that is aware, is out. Why has VDM not raised the issue of Harrison so that Harrison can be prosecuted? Why did he keep quiet now?
Because top Nigerian officials and top individuals asked VDM to just bury the issue. Understand?
This is the time he needed to dig out everything we need to know. Let the guy be prosecuted.
Mr. Matu,
yes, of course.
Let me tell you something. There are some people who VDM are loyal and they call him and said, bury the issue.
Let us allow the man to come up first, so that we don't jeopardize the safety of
Mr. Matu. The man is out now. Yes, some very important individuals in the society asked very dark man that you should bury the issue. As far as Harrison case is concerned, should just let it die. And very dark man be a responsible man and let it lie. Now, Mr. Matu,
if they want to dig everything concerning Harrison, I'm in support.
Mr. Matu.
But the reason I was saying it is because of
very dark man.
No,
he's a man that said, if you come after me, you are the victim. If I come after you, you are the victim. So like him or
not getting what I'm
very
saying.
dark man.
I said now that the man is out.
The best activist we have that in our society.
Without ransom, I'm in for it.
Is that?
Now that the man is out, let them dig out everything we didn't know about Harrison and the case of ransom pay. Let them bring it out.
Very that man said that people, very influential people in the society, ask him to be the case. So he has been the case. So
thank you, Mr. Case. Thanks for coming. VDM, no VDM. Pastor go. Is VDM your politicians? That's Augustine Ife money. All right. Viewers, we are closing this program now. We appreciate your presence here this lovely morning. Like and share this program if you have not done so. We'll be live again tomorrow morning, 14th of February. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Yes, a day of love. Yes, we appreciate your presence here every day. Yes, and always do so. Thanks for joining us today. Ibila VDM is this man's savior. He's a supporter of VDM. So we are closing now. Thanks for joining us today. God bless you and have a nice day.